Supervisors for Thursday, June 13th, and ask Supervisor Rundle to lead us in the invocation and pledge allegiance.
Gracious God, as we gather here tonight to do the work of the people of Rock County, we ask you grant us wisdom and confidence in our decisions amid a variety of interests and issues, a keen sense of the welfare and true needs of the people we serve, desire for justice and righteousness, the ability to work together towards a common goal, even when there is honest disagreement. We give thanks for the ability to be involved in meaningful work, for the honor-bearing responsibilities bestowed upon us by the citizens of Rock County. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Will the clerk call the roll, please?
Peer.
Present.
Arnold. Grant.
Here.
Beaver. Present. Heidenreich.
Here.
Mulwiney. Fox.
Here.
Richard.
Here.
Yankee.
Here.
Christina.
Here.
Bussey. Here. Rundle.
Here.
Thomas.
Here.
Knutson.
Here.
Kraft. Here. Bell.
Here.
Howland.
Here.
Nash.
Here.
Brill.
Here.
Wiedenfeld.
Here.
Jensen. Here. Wolcott. Boswicks.
Here.
Sweeney.
Here.
Collins.
Here.
Owens.
Here.
Yass.
Here.
Pasilny.
Here.
We have 2 absent and 1 vacant.
We do have a quorum. Next item, please.
Next item is the adoption of the agenda.
Moved by Supervisor Boswick, seconded by Supervisor Knutson. There are a couple of changes to the agenda that I'll take you through. We're going to take items E through I and move that up to 8G. That's the only item that I have. Mr. Knutson, do you have anything?
You should have an amended agenda at your desk, and that's one you're operating off of, which includes under reports impact of Affordable Care Act and human economic support.
With those changes, all in favor of approval of the agenda signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed with no. Motion carried. We do have an agenda. Next item.
Next item is the approval of the minutes of May 23rd, 2013.
Moved by Supervisor Jensen, seconded by Supervisor Owens. Are there any additions, corrections, or changes? If not, all those in favor of approval of the minutes signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed with no. Motion carried. The minutes are approved. Next item.
There is no public hearing. Next item is citizen participation, communications, and announcements. And Mr. Chair, I don't have anybody signed up at this time to address the board.
Any citizen wishing to address the board at this time? Any citizen who did not sign up that would like to address the board? If not, communications and announcements from supervisors. Supervisor Bieber.
I'd just like to thank the county for the lovely flowers I received while I'm in the hospital.
We're very glad to see you. Supervisor Kraft.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just a reminder that this coming Monday, the 17th at 6 o'clock, is the Hall of Honor Awards for Neil and Kay Petee. It's at 6 o'clock at U-Rock. Thank you.
I have one announcement. Congratulations are to Supervisor B.J. Bussey. She was elected the Vice Chair of the Executive Board of the State Highway Association. Congratulations. Anything from staff at the Supervisor Peer?
Yeah, I'd just like to remind people of the Caregiver Resource Fair set for June 18th. It's at the Pontiac Convention Center here in Janesville, and the event is free. If you know anybody who might need that type of assistance, I've been through that with my father, and it's just a great resource, and recommend going.
Thank you, Supervisor Peer. Anything else from staff or supervisors? Next item, please.
Item 8A is an appointment to the Long-Term Support Committee, and there are several appointments, and they are in your packet.
Moved by Supervisor Fell, seconded by Supervisor Owens. Are there any questions? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed with no. Motion carried. Next item, please.
8B are appointments to the Criminal Justice Coordinating Council, and there are 5, and they are in your packet.
Moved by Supervisor Kraft, seconded by Supervisor Brill. Are there any questions on the nominees? Not all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed with no. Motion carried. Next item, please.
8C are appointments to the Local Emergency Planning Committee, and there are 6, and they are in your packet.
Moved by Supervisor Fell, seconded by Supervisor Collins. Any questions on the appointments? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed with no. Motion carried. Next item.
8D are appointments to the Parks Advisory Committee. The new appointments are Tom Presney and Floyd Finney.
Moved by Supervisor Yankee, seconded by Supervisor Bussey. Any questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed with no. Motion carried. Next item.
8E are appointments to the Behavioral Health Redesign Steering Committee. The appointments contingent to the approval of 1368359 are Lisa Usgard with an alternate of Ann Bunnell.
Moved by Supervisor Fell, seconded by Supervisor Owens. Are there any questions on those appointments? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed with no. Motion carried. Next item.
8F is an appointment to the City of Milton Joint Review Board for Tax and Incremental Financing District Number 6 amendment, and the new appointment is Mary Malwini.
Moved by Supervisor Kraft, seconded by Supervisor Cron. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed with no. Motion carried. Next item, please.
We move to item 12E, which is a resolution to recognize Douglas Mitchell.
Moved by Supervisor Collins, seconded by Supervisor Peer. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed with no. Motion carried. Next item.
Item 12F is a resolution to recognize Rock County foster families.
Moved by Supervisor Knudsen, seconded by Supervisor Thomas. Supervisor Knudsen.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. In honor of all the hard work and diligence of our Rock County foster families, the actual resolution will be presented to the foster families at a luncheon at a later date. Thank you.
Thank you, Supervisor Knudsen. Next item, please. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed with no. Motion carried. Thank you. Next item.
Item 12G is a resolution recognizing Maureen K. Johnson for her service to Rock County.
Moved by Supervisor Kraft, seconded by Supervisor Fox. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed with no. Motion carried. At this time, I'd like to have our County Clerk, Lori Stotler, move out to the podium here. She's probably been as involved with Petee as anyone, and she'd like to say a few words.
Well, you probably wondered what all the beach attire was for, and that was because we were in the midst of planning a beach party for Petee's retirement on July 5th. And due to her health, we are expediting this party, and so a lot of her fellow co-workers, current and past, are with us tonight to help us celebrate and honor Petee's service. Could I please have Mikey and Debbie join me at the podium? Her sister and brother are here tonight to receive this resolution. I've only worked with Petee for 6 years, and Kay O'Connell, who is in the audience, worked with Petee for 18 or longer?
No, 79.
79, okay, well she was her boss, I think, for 18 years. And a lot of the people in the seats back there have spent decades with Petee, so I almost don't feel like it's fair that I get to be up here, but I'm honored that you guys are here to take this home tonight. You know, Pete began employment at Rock County in 1979 as a temporary clerk typist 2. And through that, she quickly moved up to the deputy county clerk, where she has faithfully discharged the duties. And you've seen her clerking in my absence. If you've come to my office for passports or help with county board, you've encountered her smile and her sense of humor. And I'm just honored that this resolution is coming forward. I'm not going to read it in full because I have a few other comments I'd like to make, but now therefore be it resolved that the Rock County Board of Supervisors, duly assembled this 13th day of June 2013, does hereby recognize Maureen Johnson for her 34 years and 6 months of faithful service and extends their sincere appreciation for her work and commitment to the office of the county clerk and the citizens of Rock County. And I am to furnish a copy of this to Petee, so who wants to make sure she gets this as soon as you get home? So I'm going to read because otherwise I'll fall off my notes. So tonight we celebrate 34 and a half years of public service as Maureen K. Johnson, aka Petee, retires from the county. Her mother, known to most as Killer, was a teacher, so I thought it'd be appropriate tonight to give Petee a grade. And I think on the spot I'd give her an F. An F for fun, friendly, family-driven, faithful, and phenomenal. In Maryland, I caught you. That's not an F word, it's a PH word. But it's not a grade either. I just wanted to see if you were listening, but she really, really is phenomenal. Anyway, if you know Petee, she's a character. And she's full of one-liners that I can't share with you on this platform, but they're written down in the office. And when you're having one of those days and you need a smile, just come and see me and we'll pull one of those out of the list. Her energy and her work ethic will be missed, and thankfully her loving and cheering spirit will live on in the office in our memories that we've built together. I think we'd all agree that being a friend to Petee was one of the best choices we could have made in life and in our work at the courthouse. I only wish I'd known her sooner, because those of you guys back there that have known her for decades are always proclaiming, oh, the fun we had in our younger days. I've heard many a story, and yes, it does sound like it was a lot of fun. On a personal note, there are many of Petee's friends here this evening to share in this celebration with her family. And 2 of her family members are here, and surprisingly, I think you're the only 2 members of the family without nicknames.
Oh, no, we have.
All right, well, I'm glad you're here receiving this resolution, and we're also here to support Petee in her battle with cancer as she's fighting like a champ. I was recently at the Broadway show Wicked, and there's a song titled For Good, and I think it sums up our friendship with Petee quite well. It goes, I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we're led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. The end of the song is sung in unison between Effie and Gilda. Like the team that we are, who can say I've been changed for the better, but because I knew you, I've been changed for good. So I pray tonight that Petee knows in her heart just how grateful I am to have walked into my new position as the county clerk in December 2006 to find her as my chief deputy. For those of you who believe that I knew what I was doing from the get-go and thought that I had it all together from the start, well, that is only because I had Pete and Lisa, who is with us tonight as well, in place to hold my hand, show me the ropes, and then let me drive only when they knew I was ready. Between the 2 of them, I think we have about 58 years of experience in the county clerk's office, so I was in very good hands and I'm appreciative. What a great gift this working relationship has been. And I think in life we all want to know that we matter. Petee, she knows that she mattered to so many people here on a daily basis. And in the videos that we took today, there were great stories about her donuts and her fingernails and her bling, and there's just so many things. So she made coming to work fun, and her team spirit made tough projects seem so simple. So extend on our behalf a thank you to Pete for working this job every day with purpose, doing worthwhile work for every day that she was here, knowing she made a significant difference in the lives of citizens and coworkers. Thank you to Pete for her loyal service, and God bless her in retirement.